Hello everybody, hope you're all having another blessed day, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit new, and I'm just going to be talking about the different implications of two new sets, one that just came out being Toon Chaos, and one that's about to come out, Legend Duelist Season 1. Now, what I mean by implications, I'm going to be talking about it in the way how I am a Dark Warrior player and how that kind of impacts me as a player. That being said, I'm not going to be talking about how this impacts all the meta decks out there and all the future decks, because that's just not who I am as a player. I am basically solely and primarily a Dark Warriors player. I'm always trying to see different ways and how I can make the combos of my deck, and how I can even improve my deck. So with that being said, let's just jump into and look through the first one being Legend Duelist Season 1, which is about to come out into TCG. Right, so yeah, let's just look through the cards, and I'll kind of talk about some, if any, that I think may impact me as a Dark Warrior player, and stuff I may include in my deck in the future. So going through, we have Red Black Dragon, which, if I wanted to go into the whole Dragoon deck, I could use that card, but everyone has probably a ton of Red Eyes Black Dragons by now, so that's not really crazy reprint. It's an okay one. I don't know what kind of rarity it is, because it's not really showed on here, because it's kind of still in speculation. It's just all the stuff that's got released recently. So yeah, Red Eyes Black Dragon, that's okay. Black Chick, Darkness Dragon. We are now getting finally the errata, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it has the functional errata on it. That's pretty nice. And it's alternate art, so it might just be a cool card to pick up. Because being Dark Warriors, we do also mess sometimes with the whole Guard Dragon engine. If we want to play into that using the whole Rescue Ferret. That's an option, and this card does come up, I believe. Though I don't know if I'll use it now, because I may just switch back to the Omni Dragon combo. But again, it's nice to have this card, and it could be cool to see what kind of alternate art it has, so maybe pick that up. Got Wyvern, which is an okay reprint. Malefics, that has a new card coming out soon. I don't know how good it'll be. And now, this is not kind of being about Dark Warriors, but this is something I'm kind of excited about is Blackstone of Legend. Because this card really needed a reprint. And I'm going to take a pause on cards that I know are just off of experience cards that really needed a reprint. This card definitely did. So we'll just take out TCG for that card. Yeah. The lowest one, which is less than the Legendary decks that came out, it's only selling for $7. And it's probably going to go down even some more. But again, there's only 2 prints of this card, and it's $7. That's just a good reprint, I think, out there for everybody. So we have Retro Dragon, Red Eyes Baby Dragon. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that's a pretty pricey card. So I'll check out that card too. So let's see, Red Eyes. Oh, apparently I can't spell. Okay, it needs a little. I hate how it needs that. Let's see here. Is it on there yet? Red Eyes Baby Dragon. I'm pretty sure this is a pretty pricey card. Yeah, it's only one card. And yeah, this card is almost $40. If the whole, it's $38 market price, yeah, this card really needed a reprint. So all you players out there who plays Baby Dragons, well, Red Eyes, I guess, that's a really good, nice reprint for y'all. Gear free to Red Eyes Iron Knight. I'm pretty sure that's also a really good reprint. Yeah, Black Skull Dragon. I love that card. I wish I had the original, but I couldn't get it and it's really expensive. That's a nice reprint. I love seeing that. Hopefully it's in maybe a super rare or plus, because all I have is a rare. Like a Slash Dragon, that's a solid reprint. That's a really pricey card if I know that for a second. We'll just check that out also. For all you guys to see how good these reprints are. I don't know how the whole rarity would be, but to get a chance to get these cards again is nice. Red Eye Slash. There you are. Let's see, you're looking at a $30 card. So yeah, these are some solid reprints. I'm very excited we're all finally going to get these, but I'm kind of digressing. I need to jump into the cards that I think will have an impact. So there's the Red Eye stuff. You can take a second to look at it off if you haven't looked at it already, or you can just look it up on Google. But yeah, those Red Eyes. Then we have some Amazonas, sure, that's a deck. Legendary Sea Fisherman, okay. Got some Cyber Darks. Alright, so Cyber Dark cards. I don't think those are meta relevant or ever was. We got some Mixroids. And now we'll get into relinquished stuff. And this is one that I'm really excited about, is this one. Millennium Eyes Restrict. Now, if you don't know what this card is, let me click on it for you. Hopefully it pulls it up. Here it is. So basically, once per turn, you and the opponent activate the monster effect. Quick effect, you can top one effect monster your opponent controls who in no graveyard and equip to this card and basically negate that card's effect. Okay, so this is basically perfect hand trap negation. Okay, this is a card I actually have been thinking about for a long time and playing this as a one of in my Dark Warriors, and I was gonna play it as a one of when I had Instant Fusion at 3, but since that's at 1, I kind of stopped trying to think about this. But this is a really good card to have. Okay, because hand traps are still really good in game of meta. And if you look at this card, in TCG. Yeah, it is not cheap, which is kind of why, yeah, it's already popping up already before some Magic the Gathering stuff is insane. But yeah, it's $40, okay? And this has actually been going down. It used to be up to like the $50, $60, if I'm not mistaken. You can see the median's at 47. And if I scroll down here, 35, 35, 38. Japanese, random one, German. So I don't know. That's not a bad pickup right there. So okay, if anyone see this, you can get a $30 German one, and that's legal in TCG because it's German. So you know that's a good pickup. Yeah. So anyone out there trying to get a relinquished, there you go. You got a really nice pickup right there. So yeah, there's that, and that's kind of I think like the only like maybe big card in the whole Legend Duels for me as a Dark World player. I'm actually kind of thinking about maybe picking up if I can. Hopefully it's cheap. If we can get us under $20, that'd be really, really nice. But you never know. So let's just scroll through here again. Here's the Toon stuff, and I have seen that there is no Toon Kingdom reprint. And that's really bad if you're trying to play Toons. Like, I was actually thinking about picking up this deck. I love playing Toons. Well, not playing Toons, but I love watching Toons when there's a whole anime and all that kind of stuff going on. I love the whole concept, and I thought that was awesome. Pegasus is OG. But, you know, Toon Kingdom is kind of expensive. And let me just show you how expensive that card is. So, let's see, we're going up here, Toon Kingdom. And let's see what pops up on here right now. Yeah, the lowest one is probably going for basically $50 right now. And I think this is a dumb idea by Konami to not reprint this card. This card seriously needs a reprint. Any fan that gets over $50 for such a long time needs a reprint. But I don't know why they didn't put it in here. But I don't know. Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe they were trying to keep it mystery. I hope so, but I doubt it. Yeah, that is a bad idea for them. And then you have this a bunch of random stuff. Ancient Gears, which is have Ancient Gear Fusion in here, maybe? Ancient Gear Fusion. I see that. That's a solid reprint. That thing is also pricey. That was about $30 to $40 card at time. It may even shot up to like $60 at one point when it's getting sold out. That's nice. I think it had a Rainbow. Something like Rainbow Bridge. I think it was a really expensive card at reprint. That's nice. But yeah, out of all these cards, though, the only thing for me as a Dark World I'm actually interested in is probably Limit Eyes Restrict. Everything else would be kind of some side projects or some collector values, but Limit Eyes Restrict, that's a solid card. So hopefully I can maybe pull one of those for the packs I'll be getting in the future, but who knows. So let's just jump out of that. Let's go to Toon Chaos now. Just sad that this came out, and there are a couple of cards, at least two, in fact, I'm actually really interested in. One, in fact, I may actually try to get a hold of. It's kind of expensive right now, so I may try to wait for the market to drop down a little bit on it. But I think it'd be really good in any kind of War variant deck. Now, let's just scroll to the first one. You got some really nice Chaos support, which, you know, that is kind of an option because we do play Light and Darks in our decks. So that is an option. But since I'm not playing the volume package with the whole lot of extra Darks, I don't have a lot of like normal summon base cards for Darks, since I can't just like banish off of I think Chaos space. I can't just banish. Yeah, send one light Dark monster from your hand to the graveyard. I can't just send like my, let's say, Near Space Connector to add my Vision Hero Volume, or vice versa. But you know, that's still okay. That's not bad. So that is an option. If you want to get some experiments, you can do Chaos Space. But I don't think it'll be good. But the first time I'm actually looking at is Sublimation 9. And this card is basically part of the Infor Noble deck, or the whole Flame Nobles. I think they're part of like the same deck. I know they had a whole text change like a lot of OCG decks do. But I'm pretty sure they're basically the same deck, or at least they'll use it in the same deck. And this card is actually a really good option. It could be a really good one-card starter for Dark Warriors. Mainly because it says you can, when this card normally summon a special summon, you can basically equip one Fire War, one Giant monster from your hand or deck to this card. And why that's good is because this can also give you an option into basically going to 2 Warriors into Insolde, which is what the main card or main variant of Dark Warriors is. Any 2 Warriors usually gets you full combo. Now, for what card you basically use for this card, what I've seen so far is basically Squeak Knight, which is a Fire Warrior level 1, and it has some really good options, okay? When this card is special summon, okay, well, let's just get this card. We'll go to the effect in a bit, but basically once per turn, you can either, well, basically unequip this card from a monster or special summon it. And when this card is special summon, it's also treated as a tuner, which is really nice, because that can also get you into Needle Fire Rifter combo, so there is an option with that. Now, this has faith also you can only special summon once from extra deck for the rest of this turn. But I'm pretty sure it's been rolled like a lot of other cards. Once this card leaves the field, effect basically out the window. So as long as you use this once, I think, to basically get to the field. So maybe if you go for a normal summon with your whole Sublimation Knight, maybe get extended on the board before you equip this card or something like that. then special summon. I don't know, something off of that. You can maybe go for it. I think I may go off key with that. I don't think that's actually a real combo. But yeah, you still have an option for a 2-card combo with Sublimation Knight and Squeak Knight. So if you want to play some kind of Flame Knight or I guess Flame Noble variant, if it was like Dark Warriors, or if that actually becomes a meta deck in TCG as it has been in OCG, that's a good option, and this would be a really good card. So that'd be a nice pickup. Okay, so let's keep on checking the rest of the deck. That's just something I was thinking about. I may not add to my deck I'm doing, but it is a good variant to use. Let's see if I can find the one arrow card I was thinking of, and there it is. Immortal Phoenix Gearfried. Now this is a really expensive card now. It's about $35 I think on pre-sale, so it just got released. And it has a really good effect that could be used in our decks right now. Because it has the effect that you can banish one quick spell from your field or graveyard. So in all versions of Dark Warriors, and basically all Dark Warriors, you're either going to have a quick spell always on the field, or even in your grave, you can always just add back your Phoenix Blade to just equip the random warrior, then send it to the grave. Or you can just leave it in the grave and activate its effect to banish it. You also summon this card from your hand. Now the really cool thing about this card is when it attacks and at the start of the damage step. If this card attacks, you can equip one face-up monster on the field to this card, being 1 max, as a quick spell, and this card gains 5 attack. What's awesome about that is that basically it is a board load effect, and it does not even target. So basically, if I attack a monster I'm not going to go over, I can just take my opponent's second monster or no monster they have, and just equip to this card to get even more damage out of it. That's really solid. Also has the effect that when a monster effect is activated quick effect, you can send one face-up quick spell that you control, so the one you can take a monster from your opponent, and negate the activation. And if you do, destroy it. So like this is a solid card. Even as a 1-up, you can add this card basically if I solid to your hand like every turn. So even if you go like for Extender on your second turn, you're always gonna be able to add back your Phoenix Blade, equip to monsters, banish it, go for more Phoenix Gearfried on your second turn to go for the OTK. So I think I actually may just have to toss this card in my deck. It is such good potential. It can be an extender if you have an extra equip spell, you can go for it. It can be an OTK mechanic. It could be a bolo effect. So I think anyone playing Dark Warriors, you need to check out Immortal Phoenix Gearfried. Okay, this thing I think will be a sleeper in this deck, and it can be even just a boss monster. Alright, and this effect down here, now that I think about it, it's not even like in the face. That's a permanent 500 attack gain. Okay. So I think this thing is monstrous. Alright, and I think that might be it for Toon Chaos. We'll scroll through a little bit. I think I find anything that might be really good. We do have the whole scythe frames in here. We have, I think it's a Gamma, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's Gamma's in here somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. I'm pretty sure Gamma's in it. But basically Gamma's another really good hand trap. It is light, which is nice to have in our deck. And it basically just going to negate like a monster effect, which is nice. So that's good to have there. But yeah, besides that, like you also get Pavik Strands, which is ridiculous. That's a really good card. Pavik's Desires. That's nice. It basically makes like a $1 to $2 card again. That's good. But yeah, besides that, there isn't much else I'm really looking for basically my Dark Warriors. Besides maybe testing out the whole Sublime Knight, the whole Squeak Knight, kind of 1-card starter for my combo, similar to how I have Near Space Connector. I'm definitely going to be trying to get a hold of the Immortal Phoenix Gear. I know it comes in Collector's Rare, but I'll be fine if I can just get it as an Ultra Rare. Now, if I can't get a hold of it soon, I may just have to use it as a proxy while I'm making those kind of deck profiles and kind of combo tutorials on Dueling Book and test it out on there for you all to enjoy and see if it actually works out really good in our deck with Dark Warriors. Now, with that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That just helps me and supports me making more content for you to enjoy. Now with that, like always, I hope the rest of your week is blessed, and I hope I see you all again in the next video. See ya.